Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Weber here with the third episode of our career mode. I'm a little excited about this. What are we going to spend our science points on this time? And I decided, hey, some of these things, I want everything, but you know what? Those science things, those look pretty inviting. Yep. Definitely want the decouplers, and that is what I ended up going for, is decouplers, because, hey, why not? Extra decouplers means extra rockets that you can put on this thing to get it elsewhere, and it also means that you get some landing legs, which, guess what? Look at what we're going to build here. A cute little lander, because I'm going to the moon! It's gonna be fun. Yay! Yeah, I just, I don't know if you've seen it yet. I just watched Scott Manley's video where he gets 6,000 science in one mission. That seems a little, I guess to say, yes, I could do it. 6,000 just seems like, I want to savor it. I want to savor my science. I don't want to spend a lot of time just seeing how much. Maybe someday I will try to see how much science I can get in the lower tech level. But I want to savor things. And look who happens to be back, Jebediah Kerman. True story, this is not a reload of the previous save. I deactivated a little. I let go of those a little early because I didn't want that rocket to fall apart. It was going in the wrong direction, and if this end points towards space, you are not going to space today. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. Apparently Jebediah's clone came back. This is not a brand new save file or anything like that. For some reason, I just launched this one up, and Jebediah's back. It must be Jeb Jr., Jeb's brother. So I guess that's who we got running the show today, and who better to send out on the first mission to land on the Mun than young Jeb Jr. Yes, this is going to be great. So here we start our mission off pretty standard. I'm just going to pull our orbit up to give us a nice close orbit. Now, I could have bothered to plan out my launch so I wouldn't have to achieve orbit in order to go to the moon. The Mun? It's, yeah, I'm allowed to say that wrong. It's still a moon, even if it's named the Mun. So, yeah. I could have planned it out, I guess, so I could, if I took off at the right time, I wouldn't have to spend all the fuel achieving orbit, but, whatever. I'm going to do it this way. I think this craft has plenty of fuel, and if you notice the way I designed it, these outer three, those things are the things that will take it to the Mun and land on the Mun, but when we're done, super awesome, we'll just pop those things off, and we'll be able to take off back to Earth with the little capsule. And then those things, after they pop off, they'll fall back down to the moon and break up and no longer be with us to continue to fulfill my KSP OCD, which I don't really have. I don't have OCD, just to let everyone know. That's a thing that people say all the time, is I have OCD, and I don't think people really have OCD. Hey, I guess that's our culture. So here we go, just lowering my apoaps, my periaps, so we can get ourselves an encounter. And I wanted to get myself next to this nice big crater thingy right here, because I was thinking of going into it. Didn't end up doing it, but it's what we ended up doing. So, and then I'm just going to put myself down right down here on top of these two craters. And this is to all you haters out there. Not that there are any. But if anyone didn't think that I could land on my own, because in all the previous missions, I had Mech Jeb doing it for me. If anyone didn't think that I could land on my own, here's your manual landing. And yes, in the career mode, we're going to see probably quite a few more manual landings from me. As you can see, I'm not quite as good as Mech Jeb. Just, I'm like burn. But hey, it gets the job done. And here we go. On the moon. Hopped it up a little bit there. And Boom. Nice. We have landed on the moon. Collect our science, and those are the science experiments. I haven't started transmitting because I don't really have any recharging electricity or anything like that, but yes, one small step for Kerb's science. Haha. Picture time. Yeah, I haven't started transmitting. It's sort of annoying that it runs out of power so quickly, so I'm not really wanting to do that until we can get something that does more power. So I realized when I took a sample, it said from Lunar Highlands. And I thought, you know, what the heck? There's a little crater over here. What if I just go check inside the crater and see if I get any extra? And I thought, hey, let's see if we can collect a sample from this rock. Nope. It's no different. Yeah, I'm inside the rock. Yeah. They haven't added anything for surface scattering, giving you any science, just to let you know. So here we go, down into the crater to take a little bit, and I'm like, ooh, another crater, haha. Nope. Jeb's skiing. This is what I like to call lunar skiing. This is how all Kerbals ski. You didn't know that? It's too bad that you didn't know that. And yes, it is. It's different. It contains some different materials, which is really cool. The moon also seems to have biomes. So, I don't know. Thank you, squad, for doing that for me. And here comes Jeb, and we're going to try to make a landing here without skiing this time. Let's see if we can bring it in. And I discovered that my flying of Kerbals is infinitely better than my flying of ships. Look at that. I forgot that I did that. That was pretty awesome. So here we go. Boom. Let those things go, and we are off. And I left junk behind, but oh well, I'll put it out of my mind. We're off, coming out here. Gonna get ourselves an orbit. Nice and easy on the moon. Orbits are quite simple. And then we'll get ourselves out here into the solar system, launch ourselves off, and 0 fuel. Ah. Great job, Jeb. Yeah, that's Jeb's fault. Why is it everything's always going wrong when Jeb is at the helm? All right, well, I guess he's stuck out here in space. That seems like a pretty good place to end the episode. That's an interesting thing about the career mode is we're going to probably come up with unexpected challenges like that. So with that, I'm Weber. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay entertained.